So I sort of come from a tier 3 city. When I get into IIT as well, I always had this feeling that people around me have had much better schooling experience than what I had.
Yeah.
Right? I used to come for coaching to Delhi, and like every day it used to be 3 hour bus drive one way, and then going back the same day for a 3 hour class. Right? So I know the struggle of sort of going through that as well. So that's why I always used to feel that I need to do something about education. It's sort of when I was in college, the feel was that I need to do something back in my city.
Yeah.
Then after college, I sort of realized it's not limited to that. It's like if I think of colleges, they are really bad at all the places, irrespective. So we could do something about that, right? So I think like it sort of comes from the personal things that you have seen, and these are two places that I sort of felt that I will really be excited about.
It makes a lot of sense. You mentioned, there are few days where you've few periods in the coding ninjas journey where you also felt a bit down. So just pulling on that, what are the major ups and downs in your journey of building coding ninjas from, let's say 0 to, you said 35 to 40,000 students per year, which is massive.
Sure. So I think, see, the good part about startups is that it's full of ups and downs, right? Like you cannot get bored. That's for sure. So I think at Coding Ninjas, we have seen initially the biggest struggle is the team, right? Like there are no backups, effectively meaning that if one person is leaving, one person is not well, you are the backup.
Yeah.
Right. So I've done when I started, I was a geek, right? Like I'm an engineer. I like to code. Teaching was the biggest effort for me because I have to stand in front of 40 people and speak. That itself was a problem. Then I had to stand in front of 1,000 people and speak because when I'm going to colleges and doing some sort of seminars, you have to do that. So that was one sort of struggle. Then I have to learn marketing. Then I have to learn sales. That's not something that I'm really good at. So, and all of you need to do because whoever is doing it is looking towards you for help, right? Like they're looking that you will guide them to sort of get there. One good part is that we have been really, really lucky in terms of the day we started, the student count has always been increasing organically. And the sort of love that you get if you're in education and you're doing well, the sort of love that you get, right? Like it really motivates you, keeps pushing you to sort of keep doing whatever you're doing, however hard it is. I think our partnership with Naukri in terms of fundraise, in terms of the work we are doing with them is amazing. That has been super, super exciting. It has been absolutely amazing to work with the likes of Hitesh and Sanjeev, to sort of people who have really built a huge company and sort of have worked with multiple other startups. So that has been really, really amazing. In terms of downs, I think the usual sort of somebody's leaving, some sort of other, like some launch that is not going well, right? Some product is not working. Like these are sort of things that all of us have faced.
Just to put the numbers into perspective for our viewers, what I remember is about 3 lakh tech graduates, computer science graduates in India per year. Is that the right ballpark?
Yeah.
That's, you have 13% of, you interact with 13% of students. That's amazing. Wow. All right. So did you, and in your course then, do you get to mentor or interact with students who are looking at overseas education as an alternative, given your own journey and given that so much or such a high percentage of the students going abroad are from the technical background?
Yeah.
Is that something that you get to interface with?
So we don't directly do something from Coding Ninja's point of view. Personally, I have to write like 10, 15 letters of recommendation every year.
This is for students?
These are my students who have been doing some sort of TA-ship with us, some sort of other work with us. So I would have personally interacted with them. So they would sort of come back and sort of ask me for a letter of recommendation. So that's something that I end up doing every year. That's how I get to interact with a lot of people on how they're thinking of application. Most of these are people applying for graduate school, not for undergrad. But yeah, so I think like just by the scale of people, automatically a lot of them end up applying and a lot of them sort of end up going to the US. Actually at Coding Ninjas, we started offline first, right? So we had a classroom where we were sort of teaching offline. Automatically from that time, that was close to, I would say, 7 years ago. I think like thousands of those people are in the US now.
Yeah.
Right. So, and they have sort of gone through the journey of applying for postgraduates. And a lot of them have sort of, like I had to write a recommendation letter for a lot of them. So I personally know a lot of people sort of doing really, really well. Taking that journey.
Yeah, makes sense.